Thank you very much. Would you please remain at the microphone? And I'd like to invite Dr. Bhatt to join you, and then we can have some questions now on these last two papers. And Dr. Shukla, Dr. Bhatt, please join our colleague there. No, remain there, please. Please
I'd be very happy if anyone of you...
Now, if anyone has any questions, please say who you are.
Please ask something, so I have more time to explain my conceptual.
We can also learn something.
One of the strategies which I felt that it is better in such like conferences that you should have people to ask questions, then you have more time to explain, and then you are able to really communicate what you actually wanted to do. Please.
So first of all, please say who you are and who you want the
my
question.
My question to Dr. Bhatt is, please, sir, you have elaborated very well. Myself, Pradeep Rai, I am librarian in Maitri College, one of the affiliated colleges of Delhi University.
Thank you, and say who the question is addressed
to. My question to Dr. Bhatt is, you have given very good details regarding 27 points in this particular marketing concept. One of my question is, you have indicated very well that we have to make mutual understanding between the industries and the university library as well. But I think, in my personal opinion, university library and university library authorities are not having any role in decision making of these type of activities. However, this concept is very good and we can use this particular area very well. But is it possible to take the decision for making the mutual understanding with the industrial resources and industrial things?
What happens is, see, every institution has a mission which has certain objectives and goals. Unfortunately, after independence in this country, the mission of universities has not been changed yet. It is the question of the mindset of the higher authorities and decision makers. If you have a little deviation or variation in your mission and you add one component, that now when the information and knowledge has become so imperative for the survival and sustainability of every human being, let the universities to come forward and share the quant of information resources which they have by getting out and interact with those fellows who do not have otherwise the easy access to the information resources lying in the universities. We have been confined our resources to only students, but the time has come, it is very ripe time, that we should come forward for our survival. The question is, if we are not able to survive ourselves, and then the image of the library profession is not going to improve at all. We have to show what we are. See, all marketers, all engineers, all doctors, they all are in the process of telling the people what they are. And if we are not going to do it, nobody is going to recognize us. So the best possible thing is that we will have to create a recipe for those eaters of information who would really have a taste, and then this taste should become an addiction for them. So marketing will have to be implemented by the university library system for all segments of people in this country or the society, where each and every user should become the addict of information. The moment you are able to achieve this mission, I tell you that the library science professional will be on the top of the whole profession in this world. Thank you.
Are there any more questions?
Anybody else?
Yes,
please,
question
please,
here.
Please, Pinky.
Myself, Pinky. I'm not having any questions, and I want to add, which has been rightly pointed out by Dr. Bhatt, sir. He said that we have to market ourselves, we have to provide the services. I want to put to the notice in our office what we are doing. We are just providing, we are just taking the note of what the interest a particular scientist is having. If somebody is having interest in global warming, suppose global warming is one area. So what we are doing, there are various journals which are having articles on global warming. The news clippings are there. So we are just digging out the things and we are just compiling the things, putting a cover note, and then we are sending it directly to the user. So being in a scientific organization, our department is considered to be the best department, and it is always acknowledged by the authority. And there is no, anytime we ask for the funds, there is no shortage of funds because they recognize the services. And the services we are providing is the marketing itself. So sir has rightly said that we should not wait for we should get the resources and all. When we are working, so that the people will recognize us.
I would share with you one information. When I was working in IIT Delhi, we had started the corporate membership. We have been charging certain money for it, and the example will help you to understand the testimony of the kind of philosophy which we are talking. There was one person who was coming to the library and making use of journals and other things. He was from the corporate world, from a small industry. After 2-3 years, that same man came, and this time he was not wearing pant and shirt, he was wearing the suit along with the tie. I had the curiosity to know what change has come in his personality. He said, sir, I am so grateful to you that your library is extending these kind of services to us, and the knowledge which I have gained and the kind of formula which I have learned by reading the whole literature available in your library, which was not available in other libraries of the city, I have started my own business of mixing the chemical that is being used for creation of plastic goods and all. And that man, by that time when he visited the library after 2-3 years, he had become millionaire when he was just a paid employee of some industry. This is where the information matters. So the industry would definitely welcome the library professionals and their services, provided that the eatable which you are going to serve to them is not only the tastier but useful for them. If you are able to do it, your products will be demanded like anything. And you can do it, we can do it. Only thing is, the wisdom we have to create, only thing is the mindset has to be changed, only thing is that commitment has to be created. That commitment you have to create, my dear friends. If you can do it, nobody can stop you to really come forward and say what is you and what you are. Thank you.
Are there any more questions?
Sir, what is the actually, my name is Srinivasara from NIT Rourkela, National Institute of Technology, Rourkela. Actually, what is the, actually if you collaborate with a library along with industry, what is the industry will get advantages? See, how they will put more funds on your on library system? What they will get advantage out of your service? So, as being a professional, how to mingle with the...
I have understood what you are... I have understood, please. Yeah. See, about 7-8 years back, we have conducted a study in our department, that is the PhD study, which was conducted by one scholar under one supervisor, related to the industry and their information requirements. And if you look into that study that is lying in the University Library System, Delhi University, one of the chapters is on the kind of expenditure the industries are spending on their research and development activities. And that the library and information center attached to that. See, the quantum of information they have acquired by spending much of the money over there, but since the skilled person with adequate infrastructure as far as the professional manpower is concerned was lying because of the kind of attitude normally carries as far as the library professionals as such. No, see, listen. Many of the industries do not want to promote library professionals to the cadre as they are promoting the people from the other cadre. Therefore, in spite of the fact that they were spending a lot of money for the acquirement of information resources, they were not able to recruit the library professional to that stature to dig on and prepare that recipe for them for their adequate use. Instead of acquiring that kind of information resources, if the industry come forward and tell that I am ready to give it, they will be very happy to have the interaction and coordination with the university library. The outsourcing is what? When your own person is not working, and when the authorities are feeling that the rubbing this floor or getting some work done from outside, they are welcoming this kind of a phenomena. And slowly and gradually you are finding that the whole concept is changing. No.
If you are following the outsourcing course, your library is simple.
I'll give you.
No, why I am saying, industry, why they depending on research work? They are getting more. See, one research scholars produced one research. It's an innovative idea. Based on that, industry interested to produce more money. So, because of that, they are interested to put